So I found a new way to start off my videos, and it's by putting all the photos first. And as you can see, NK Holiday's making an appearance, but we talk about that later. So this has been in the planning for a while. I haven't got around to editing for a little while. There's been other stuff going on, so we have the Stagecoach Park and Ride shuttle buses for Duxford Air Show, which I went to quite a few weeks back now. We took NK25 there because we love NK25. If you've seen some of my TikToks, if you do follow me on there, you'll know that we love NK25 because it's NK25. So yeah, it was nice to see some different stuff to Arriva for once. And it was just nice to get away, really. So I will leave the rest of the photos to scroll through, and then it will be moving on to the video clips of all of the buses that were arriving, departing, so what. And I will leave you with that. So here we have the first bus I filmed, which was 13905 BU69KYE, one of Stagecoach's many guided busway buses, the Cambridge guided busway. That's departing on Park and Ride shuttles. Interesting to see their triaxles as well. That's pretty fun. I did enjoy seeing triaxle buses. Because the only triaxle buses I've seen are Lothian up in Edinburgh. Because you'll see the big blue thing that's currently on the screen is a triaxle, but that is not a bus, it is a coach, people. And then obviously this is one of the special liveried Stagecoach buses, the CAM bus, which I think is the Cambridge University bus. Something like that, it looks like it, but it might not be, who knows. We then have a very interesting YX67 plate for Stagecoach, which is an actual ADL Enviro 400 OMC, not a Scania N250 UD or whatever it's called. I'm fairly sure this is after the show, because that was a very busy bus, I can't remember. Still have a fairly new look to it. One of Stagecoach's 23 plates out on the shuttles. And you would have seen in the photos that there were quite a lot of buses parked up in the car park, because half the car park was reserved for parking the buses up. As you can see here, there is quite a lot of them parked in a line. Yeah, and obviously the coaches that came down or up from wherever for the air show with people that are booked onto coaches. But then we have the Scania N230 UD. And I just had to go silent for a minute so you could listen to the gearbox on that. It sounded a little bit weak, and there we are. Then we have the same 23 plate back again. It disappeared and within 15 minutes was back, which kind of shocked everyone, because I think everyone was for Trumpington P&R, which is the Park and Ride place. It came back pretty quickly, so yeah. By this point I've moved up the car park a little bit so I could get some shots. We have an SN66 here, which I'm fairly sure is a Scania N250 UD. might not have been, I don't know. I can't remember exactly to which. It was just nice to film them as they were in and out. And it was literally one after another. They were sending 2 buses out at a time because it was that busy. Kind of like they do on rail replacement. Video coming soon. But yeah, kind of like they do on rail replacement, where they just send one bus out, then send another one out with it. There's 2 double deckers. But besides the point, this isn't rail replacement. This is air show shuttles. Damn people always walking out in front of buses. Anyway, and of course they're trying to find a taxi. The CAM bus is back. Proud to serve Cambridge for 40 years, operated by Stagecoach. One of the interesting things that shocked me, because it wasn't there in the morning, was the SN69 plates. Only one of them was out on the shuttles. It's quite nice to see it just appear out of nowhere. I was like, oh, they've got a 69 plate out. Okay. And another 23 plate, because why not? Followed by an NK25 UD, may I mention. More guided busway vehicles, yay! This 66 plate basically brings us to the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and I will leave the last photo to explain the end of the video.